Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome to the Intelligent Racing League here for round number 7 at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve Canadian Grand Prix for Division 2. I am Ivor Bryn Mike and joined in the commentary booth with me today is Jorgat. How are you doing, Jorgat?
I'm doing good and happy to be here, yeah.
Fantastic, and this track is a fan favourite. Very memorable races at this circuit, including the infamous 2011 race where we saw so many changeable conditions, so many safety cars, and of course the red flag, leading to what was a fantastic finish and Jenson Button picking up the victory back end. But this is not 2011. This is F1 2020 and we are here with D2. And a quite newish D2, if I do say so myself.
Yes, of course, a lot of people from Division 3. So, see how everybody does.
Yeah, unfortunately we've had to reduce the numbers of divisions back down to 2 from 3. So the D2 grid now is majority D3 drivers. However, they do retain their points in the championship and so on. As we have a look at the McLaren, who is the first out on track, Bembo Gaming, out on the soft compound tyres. Strategy here should be a 2-stop, I believe.
Yeah, of course, as you can see, you actually cut the final chicane when you come into the pits. Well, not really because you're gonna have to brake, but it's most about the first corner you cut when you get out of the pit. So that means basically the pit stop is pretty short, and yeah, the hards are pretty bad. So basically, makes the 2-stop quicker.
Yes,
and
we're gonna
it probably makes more for more entertaining races. So on the groups.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're going to be on board with Bembo. He's going to take us on a lap of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve as he has DRS wide open on the pit straight, crosses the line to start his lap, brakes at the 100-meter board, looking for a nice apex at turn 1. Didn't take as much of the curb as you would have thought, but he keeps it very tight in turn 2, and he comes up to the first of 4 chicanes of turns 3 and 4. Little kink of turn 5 as we come into the first sector, split into the second chicane of 6 and 7. Very easy to lose it in the traction here as he opens the DRS for the second time here as he breaks the third chicane in turns 8 and 9. Also another place where it's very easy to lose it on traction as he runs down now to the hairpin in front of the grandstand. A relatively opportunistic overtaking spot, if I do say so myself, as now he is on the main straight, the casino straight, as we have the little kinks of 11 and 12 on the run down to the final chicane, the wall of champions. Very easy to invalidate your lap here or go into the wall like that, and that is, yeah, I believe he also hit the wall. Yeah,
he's going to 9.3.
Yep, his McLaren teammate there putting in the first lap time of the day as we got a
Maverick the next one.
Racing Point who's just started his lap. Maverick is next up. Really attacking the final chicane there. That's what you like to see. And to the line, the Mercedes will go with an 8.9. A very good lap there from the Mercedes driver.
In between. Julian, oh, that's a good banker. 8.2.
That is a very impressive banker from LR Julian there.
Leon goes P5, but that was a bad lap, so he probably can improve. So no worries.
Next to cross the line would be Niles, but he has invalidated, so he's into the pits. And Jagger with a 5-place grid penalty for collision with Julian.
So that means Julian probably has one as well. I'll just check real quick.
Grimjaw Jagger is
Julian also has a penalty, so.
I just went on board with Grim Joe Jagger then, and he was literally sideways on the track.
It's probably Julian's fault then. To drive in the back of him.
And Philip then is going to be a little bit compromised by the Mercedes as he invalidates his lap. It probably wasn't going to be a world breaker, so he may have got away with that one. As we got Sevi now coming out to the line into the final chicane on the medium compound, yes, and to the line he'll come to set a 10.4, so outqualifies Leon on the soft compound tyre.
Well, with lap time you won though. Probably gonna go into the softs for another one. See you next to set this lap. I think the next one, I don't think there really is anyone on the lap right now.
Formula Matt is on an invalid lap. He'll probably peel off into the pits by here. No, he's going to go again.
I think he's gonna go, yeah, he's gonna start his lap now. He will be the next one to come across the line to set his lap as well. Let's see what he does.
Kylet is coming to the hairpin now, so I think he's going to be the next one across the line.
Oh, Matt spun. Sorry to interrupt you, but... Oh, Killet. Yeah, Killet's on lap. I didn't see him, so... Well...
Yep, DRS wide open. 3 DRS zones here as well, so it really does promote overtaking into the... Promotes overtaking into the final chicane of 13-14 with the Wall of Champions, turn 1 and turn 8 underneath the bridge. And of course it could set you up to maybe have a go into the hairpin at turn 10.
Well, you have a big long straight ahead of that, so it's not really popular overtaking spot, but it is possible. I believe the next one is Danny Boy. To set a lap.
Yeah, I think you may be right. I believe everyone else is on out lap ahead of him, and he's purple in the middle sector, so this could be a very good lap here from the Red Bull driver.
Well, that's not always true, but I'll check real quick. No, he lost 3 taps to Julian in the middle sector, so he's not purple, but... It looks to be getting a bit darker though in the sky, so... Maybe some rain at the end of the session. Danny Boy set his lap. P5, then we have Eduk, who is a bit quicker than Danny Boy. Yes, it goes P4. I think we then have Mercedes. He's starting his lap. And who is next? I think it's Niels. Yeah, Niels is the next one. He has a 41.3. Danny Boy a 41.1, so that will probably be a P7 when he comes across the line. Make sure you don't get any valid, which is pretty easy to do in those final corners. And he doesn't do that, and then he comes P7, as I said.
Yep, and now we have Philip, who's about to set his flying lap. Bembo, who has invalidated his lap. We got a Ferrari behind him of Crown Plays, I believe, who is on a lap. So we'll jump on board with the Ferrari. See,
he invalidated.
Just turns in a bit too early there.
Watch it. Crown Place last week won on Baku in Division 3, so does have some pace. Formula Matt goes to P5, which is a decent lap. I think we have Leon at the end of his lap. Oh no, he just started his lap. Rim George Jagger, no, Maverick. Improves his time a little bit, but still far away from Julian.
Brandon unable to find any time on his lap there. As we got some times coming in thick and fast now.
Yeah. We're trying to see who's on the lap. I think Jagger, yeah, Jagger's on the lap. Mercedes. See what he can do. Going for the final chicane now. All nice, all smooth. Comes across the line. Let's see what he can deliver. P6, very close behind Formula Matt.
And Phillips to the line now, and it's going to be P9 right alongside his teammate.
Well, pretty alright. Bembo invalidated again. Leon is the next one. He's improving a bit, but he needs to improve much more to be close to the rest of the pack. Let's see if he can't really do it, unfortunately.
Oh, Julian
even quicker.
8.1.
Even quicker. Civi is on a good lap, 1.1 seconds quicker, so he will probably get into the top 10. Yes, he does. 7 for him.
Yeah, Sevi setting his first initial lap on the medium compound tyres, hence the massive delta gain there.
Yeah, exactly. Ostuni, I think, is on a lap. Yes, he is, but he's not the next one to cross the line. That is
Bembo.
I think. Is that Bembo? Trying to see who it is. I think it is Ostuni actually. He's the next one to. Or is Bembo? Oh yeah, it is actually Bembo. But he still invalidated it. Great. So then it is Ostuni, 41.7. That's not too bad. But it's not really what you want. He was only 1/10 quicker than his other lap time. Let's see what he can do in the final chicane. That's an invalidation, unfortunately. Jordan is also invalidated.
A big difference from this game to the previous game as the rain is coming down. The rain is here.
That's not good for most of the guys. Sibum is on a good lap. And this can be... He gets lucky, he doesn't lose too much grip in the final sector with the rain. I think this will be P3, maybe even P2.
I was going to say that on this game, you can't really take as much as that first curb as you could on the last game, which I think is what people are struggling with most on this game. That swim goes up into third place, they were 9-0.
Good luck, good luck.
No one is touching Julian's time, and I doubt we'll see any massive improvements from everyone else now with the rain falling.
Danny Boy is probably gonna improve on this lap, I don't know. He does, and Eduk the Haas is next, but he invalidated his lap, so he doesn't improve. We have, as Leon retires, who do we have next? Because Tooney, no, he comes into this.
Brown plays picking up an invalidation, not what you want to see with the rain falling. The grip is going to be less and less, the curbs are going to be more lethal.
Yeah. And the next one is Niels. So let's go on board with him. DRS is still enabled, as you can see with Niels' car. And the third gear over there. Don't touch the wall a bit. That won't do your lap time any good. It's not improving. It's a bit of a lock up.
But you may get a little bit of slipstream from Educt up ahead.
It's a bit too far. And Haas goes a bit slower, he might have, but I don't think. No, this is no slipstream. Going from final chicane. That was pretty good. But he's still gonna stop, so it's not happy. Not happy with the lap. I think Brandon is the next one. No, he also goes into the pits.
I think he realised he was about to get in the top 10 and backed off so that he could start on mediums.
Oh, that might be the case, of course. We don't know. So Crown Place on a lap. I believe Crown Place is on a lap, so next one. He doesn't have his DRS open, so no, he's not on lap.
No regard whatsoever for the pit lane entry limit there. Just absolutely flies in. I think this will be qualifying over.
Jordan is on a lap. Let's see. He doesn't even have. He doesn't have. He has. I can't. He doesn't even have a lap set at the moment. But a 42.9. It's probably going to still be P17. So very unfortunate. Well, for Julian, he gets promoted into Tier 1 because he won't do the race any good. Oh, Jordan almost got the brake check by Formula Man.
Yeah, I think that might be a report going straight into the stewards after this.
So if everybody can just retire, so we can start with the race, that would be nice. Otherwise, we'll be here for another 6 minutes. So just. Just waiting for everybody to retire now.
Yep, and Kyla is apparently out on track on the soft, so Kyla's gonna make us wait.
No, he's definitely in AI mode. Oh, what was that?
Left the session.
He left. It's a bit glitchy.
And apparently it says he had a purple lap.
Yeah, 2 minutes something was it? In Division 1 at the moment the pole time is, I think this is 7.9. So, well,
so
Julian would have
definitely
been in there. It would have been P5, so maybe something for the crew to look at. If you can have the space, he definitely can get into Tier 1.
Ooh, interesting. Brandon has just informed me that it's going to be a dry to wet race.
Oh, that makes it a whole lot more interesting.
And 4/10 from P2, or just over 5/10 from P2 down to P12.
Yeah.
Very close
really
indeed.
Close. Really close. Well, behind Julian is very close. Till like Niels, it's only 5/10 or something. So.
Okay.
I forgot. Julian has a penalty.
I'll run you through the order. So we got Julian on pole position with a 5-place good drop, so he'll be dropping down, which will promote Alt Maverick into first, Swim into second, Crown Plays into third, Educt into fourth, Danny Boy I think will get fifth, then we'll have Julian in sixth, Formula Matt in seventh, then we got Jagger with a 5-place good drop as well, so Sevi will be promoted, and Brandon, Philip, Niles, and I believe Kylat will also get promoted. Then we'll have Yaga popping in around there, Ostuma, Leon, and I ran out of time before the final two. But I know Jordan is starting at the back, so
yes.
Obviously, with the dry to wet race here, starting outside the top 10 might be a blessing in disguise.
Depends on when the rain comes. If it comes late into the race, what's gonna be the strategy? I don't know. Maybe start on mediums, go to another set of mediums, then go on to the wets. I don't know. I don't think the top 10 might be the best position for everyone, but we'll see how that pans out. I don't know when the rain comes. It seems pretty clear in the skies right now, but we'll see.
That we will, as we are about to start the formation lap, as everyone has perfected their race strategy, their fuel amounts, etc, etc, and there was Bembo in 16th and Jordan in 17th. Now let's have a look at these tyres.
It's Philip, of course, he's in the top 10, but he still has the free tire choice because of Jagger's and Jagger his penalty. So Philip on the hards. Yeah, so he's probably gonna fall down like a rock, but Then we have Niels on the mediums, Killet on the mediums, Ostuni on the mediums, and then basically Jagger, Leon, Bambo, and Jordan on the softs. So they'll be looking to go forward in the race, not backwards.
Yeah, now this is interesting because Philip being on the hards kind of indicates to me that the rain is going to come around about the end of the medium's tyre life.
Well, we don't know nothing now, so it's going to be a bit hard for us to know, so...
I'm making a bold prediction here that it'll come towards the end of the medium's life and he's gone for hards, just to make sure that he can make it straight to the rain. The soft tyres, I think it'll be soft to the Inters.
Yeah. Of course, we have to watch out for Julian in his race as well. He's about 7 times quicker in quali than everybody else. That might be different in the race as he maybe has a complete quali setup, of course, but we'll see about that. But he's the main man to beat right now, so we'll see how he go forward in this race, or hopefully not for him backwards. As we have the predicted pit stop strategies on my screen. Soft, medium is the predicted pit stop strategy. We also have a predicted free stop, but that won't happen when there are normal circumstances. Guess you're gonna do the start?
Yep, and we are about to get ready to go to those 5 red lights. The lights are out and we are underway, and it's a pretty decent start there from... Well, it's difficult to see because I was looking at the timer and everything. And I
saw Julian at a very good start. And we have some incidents at the back, looks like, I think Philip's one.
Yep, Philip on those hards has gone for a lovely little spinner. So we got...
Maverick still in the lead. Oh, I see you Ferrari spin. I think that's Crown Place spun.
Yep, Crown Place is around. He's in the wall. And missing his entire front right end plate.
It's gonna be a big problem. He's gonna have to pit, of course. We got with Brandon. Killet on the medium, so he has made a very good start. As we see, I see the pistol
as we got absolute carnage, Leon and Jagger.
Oh, I see some body work. I think that's from Jagger. There is from Jagger, I think. Maverick leads in the first lap, then we have Silver, Edith, and then we have Julian, who made up 2 positions at the start, and we have 4 guys into the pits. There will be 5 when Crown Place also comes into the pits. So not a good start for most of them. And we also had Philip on the hards didn't have any damage. So. Let's see if Julian can get into that first position as fast as possible. Look like Ostuni has a bit of a train behind him.
So I just saw there Julian just getting a little bit tail happy on the exit of turn 7 there. That is not what you want to see to light up those rear tyres. As we got Ostuni trying to go around the outside of Niles.
Straight on.
Yeah, he's gone straight on. You have to concede that position, which he does. That'll open things up for Brandon down the inside of the hairpin, but a little bit of contact and he's gone too deep.
And that gave Niels damage as well.
Yep.
And Brandon already had a lot of damage, so yeah, I think they've all 3 have damage. I think Ostuni also has damage on the left hand side. His car. No, he doesn't. So he's going to
Formula Matt into the pits.
Yeah, we also have Philip and not Philip, Niels and Brandon.
Back
already a lot of
the
people
front,
are in the pits.
We have a tasty little 4-way scrap for the race lead right now. Old Maverick, Swem, Edact and Julian.
Maybe Dana Boy can catch up a little bit if they are going to battle a bit. That's Julian again.
He is not liking the traction out of that corner, is he?
Yeah, he's not patient. It seems unless Edact went straight on a bit, this is going to give Julian an invitation to go past him maybe in the hairpin. He looks down the inside, has to watch out for the AlphaTauri not to run into the back of him. Just misses him. Has to stay behind for now. They both have DRS, so Julian can't get past now, I think. He also is not using overtake, so he's not thinking about it. Beautiful scrap. And we have already the first penalties. We saw in quali a lot of invalidations as well. Very hard track when it comes to warnings.
Yep, and this is interesting right now. If Danny Boy can get onto the back of this train, get DRS, he'll potentially drag Sevi along as well, and we would be in for a 6-way scrap.
Yeah, I'm all in for it.
I'm all here for it as well. As we come onto the DRS straight now for the race leaders, as Julian E is closing up on Edact, and Edact's gone straight in.
No way.
Edact's gone straight on into the back of Swim, and Edact is slowing down. He's trying to line back through.
Niels gets a time penalty, but what happened there? Must be something he wasn't focusing or something. He got under pressure by Julian, I think, and he wasn't watching in front of him. He was just looking behind him, probably. And that's cost, Simon costed a lot of time. I don't think Simon has any damage, but I mean, he lost a lot of time, and I guess that's a lot of damage. Edact has to pit, of course. I mean, he completely straight line to the back of him, so
the issue for Swim right now is the fact that his tyres will be a little bit overheated because of that. Yeah. But what that has done is allowed Julian free reins to go after Old Maverick.
Oh my god, Leon and Jordan side by side in the final chicane. Side by side again on the main stretch. But Jordan goes ahead. We have Edact coming out of the pits. Comes out in E9.
Leon goes straight on at turn 1.
What the hell? I mean, it's a game, so there are no braking issues or something, but it's still a bit weird.
And I think this is where we're going to see the change for the race lead. Probably not before probably not before the World Champions final chicane, but definitely into turn 1, I think.
Maverick does have a little bit more ERS. He's using a bit of it right now, so if you can get a good exit, which he does, very nice. And Julian loses it again on the exit, so he's not gonna get past now.
I think I just saw Kylet go straight into the wall, possibly pick himself out a bit of front wing damage. No, he manages to get away with that scot-free. But Maverick's made a mistake. And now Julian's going up on the outside.
There's gonna be the inside for here, and I think he's done it. Yeah, he done it.
Oh, Danny Boy gets a little bit wayward as well on the exit.
Those softs aren't looking too nice for them at the moment. And I think Julian in clean air, he will be a bird set free, so I don't think anyone will catch him.
And it was at this moment Julian realized he won the race.
Yeah, it's lap 6 and Julian wins the race. Yeah, that's how it works.
I mean, of course, you never know what happens with strategy.
I hope to see Julian in Tier 1 next week. He deserves it. If he can show the space at every track, he deserves it.
Alright, now Danny Boy over the back of Old Maverick for 2nd place.
Oh my god, Maverick! Oh, we have Brandon. Brandon made a mistake. I mean, a sector, but it's Danny Boy on the inside of Maverick. He's not gonna make it. There's a bit of contact. Maverick took a lot of grip on the inside. Danny Boy almost losing. We got Siffy. Oh, Siffy almost spun. And Danny Boy around the outside, just like Julian. Yes, just like Julian. And Maverick is past.
This is going at 200 miles a minute, and I'm all for it as Danny Boy picks himself up a 3-second time pen, followed immediately by Benbow.
Yeah. A lot of time penalties. Crown placed DNF, by the way, so...
Niles is back into the pits for a front wing change.
CV got a penalty, but that means he's also very close behind Maverick. Maverick is gonna have to defend. He's gonna have to go around the outside. So if he make this one stick, has a good exit. Probably also has the DRS for the straight, so he's gonna have it. Yeah, he's already in front.
Now, I'm not sure how I feel about that, because if he's cut the corner and got the run on him, I don't think he should overtake.
Yeah, but... Yeah. Well, he got the penalty anyway, so...
Yeah, one issue now is that Kylett is right on the back of these guys on the medium compound tyres.
Yeah, he's looking good, don't say.
He is looking very good, but
follow them a bit.
Look at the gap that Julian's got already.
Unbelievable, yeah, of course after the battling got him even more, but obviously has the better pace out of anyone here, so I think he's this is not where he belongs. So I'll just drive this one flag to the finish. Oh, to the flag. He is not gonna look behind anymore. Gonna just focus now.
Sevi now, all over the back of Danny Boy.
He's looking good, Sevi.
Yep, a little bit of contact with the Red Bull though.
Yeah, a bit cheeky to give Danny the worst exit maybe.
And here comes Kylett and Alt Maverick. He's gonna get the run into the final chicane.
Oh, that's always tricky. Oh, we have basically all of them coming into the pits, all the soft runners. So, apart from Maverick, who just got overtaken. We saw Siwem. Jesus Christ, he closed that gap down quickly. I already forgot Siwem almost. With Eduk, let's see where he comes out. Looks like he comes out behind him, and I think Julian. What happened to him?
Julian got held.
He got help or something.
He got a 5-second time pen.
So Julian now behind him again. What happened there?
Did he have a front wing change?
I don't know. I'll see if he had a penalty, because if he didn't, he got a front wing change.
That makes a lot of sense, but if Julian wants any chance of winning this, he needs to get back ahead of these guys.
He did a front wing change, mate. He did a front wing change. Yeah. Let's see, Civi. Yeah, the final sector of Civi was 46 seconds. That's counted with the pit stop, and the final sector of Julian was 51 seconds. So there's gotta be a front wing change. Got it.
And Swim carries on for another lap as Alt Maverick dives into the pits.
Yeah. Well, Simon's feeling good, and his pace is looking good as well. So, but he might want to pit this lap, because he might be able to come out ahead of Julian if he's a bit lucky. That will be very beneficial.
Tsumi side by side in turns 1 and 2. The mediums, this is the hard compound tyre.
Philip's not really fighting it too much. Of course, he's on the hards. He's probably got to go so long into this race, to the rain. So, gonna be a long sit for him. Brandon gets another time penalty. It's from Matt and Maverick, I believe, or something. I said no, Matt crashed, and I think he lost. Yeah, he probably lost. Yeah, he lost a big chunk of his front wing. Very unfortunate. And Julian's already setting pressure on the Renault Civi. That's not a place to go for it, but oh, luckily he holds it on the track. He could have just waited to go past here, but he didn't. Probably gonna get past here. And you also have Philip. I think he's gonna get Ostoni back. Yeah, he does. So.
Yep, but on the hards. And now Julian down the inside of Sevi, and the final chicane, he gets it done.
Easy move as Siwan pits. Let's see where he comes out. He goes onto the hards. So he's gonna drive till the rain probably, or he's gonna go to the end. If he's gonna try to do that, it will be an interesting strategy. And maybe make that one work. He's gonna go behind Maverick. Yeah, just behind Maverick, also on the hards.
Oh, and Danny Boy's here now. Danny Boy trying to look for a move on Edat. Couldn't find any gaps to stick his nose.
Oh, Stony wide. Is gonna give Eduk a bad exit. Maybe Danny Boy can get them both in once. Well, he's gonna get Ostuni.
Yep, and Julian is not too far off as well, but he has to get through this traffic as well, no?
Yeah, Astoni is looking very slow. I don't know if he has any damage or something, but he has to pick up the pace. Julian's already passed him a bit of contact on the braking, I believe, so Astoni went a bit wide, and that means Civi is now side by side with him.
Oh,
another bit of contact. He's gonna have to use all of his overtake, and he's gonna have to go behind him. That's not what Civi wants. This train of cars. Studi goes in a bit deep. He's gonna give him a bad exit, probably. Yes, and I think Civi's gonna go past. Niels gets a time penalty. Down the inside, Civi goes. He's gonna have to leave the space. He does. After he goes in a bit deep, so he went into the side pod, but nothing happened. No incident happened, so it's fine. As Philip is holding up this massive train of cars.
Yeah,
okay.
Philip's holding up this train. He doesn't realise that he's put his teammate, who's in the fight for the race lead, under some serious pressure.
Oh my god, Danny Boy! Look at Danny Boy! He's gonna have to go around the outside of his team, and that's not gonna work either, because wide contact between the two Red Bulls. And how did Danny Boy not get a penalty, and Julian onto the grass, and that's gonna...
And oh no, Julian down the inside! A massive dive from the switchback from Danny Boy!
What a move! What a move!
I think Julian was kind of looking for the inside. Philip moving over to cover the inside.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Julian's gonna have to defend. He's gonna have to defend even more. And there goes Civi around the outside in the chicane. What a battle! That's how you lose 4 positions in 1 lap, Philip. How you do that? Man?
I am lost for words right now.
Incredible battle. And at the end of the day, Edith is still ahead somehow. And nothing changed. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed is that Philip lost 5 positions or 4. And then he got a time penalty, so now he's under pressure from Julian in this corner, which is tricky. And he doesn't make it stick, but on the exit he will probably have a better exit. Then he goes onto the grass. Does have DRS though, but he's gonna make it stick. No, Julian can't get past. Julian's gonna have to wait another time. See if he gets the time penalty. So many time penalties, but I haven't seen Julian get one, so Julian's doing well on that
big
side.
old dive down the inside. Danny Boy trying to look for another switchback, but gets on the curb and can't get the traction down.
And Julian's gonna get the DRS as well. So
the double DRS.
Yeah, double.
And here comes Sevi now.
Sevi, yeah, he's gonna have to run. He's ahead, so he's probably gonna make it stick. No, it's side by side. How did they not crash? I mean, original Sevi probably got a warning out of that, but how did that happen? Killet goes into the pits.
Sevi tried to have a little peek back down the inside into turn 1 there. This is fast and ruthless driving from these guys.
Killet went to another set of mediums, so he's probably gonna go to that ring period. So you might want to watch out for him because he's gonna have fresh mediums. 2 and 3, that's Leon, unfortunately.
Yep, Leon around sideways. I mean, a safety car would be interesting.
That would really be interesting, but I mean, I really like the battle that is going on the track, so it'll also be a bit annoying. It's very close in the front. It's, I mean, the top 10, I think now top 9 are almost within 10 seconds. So.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Benbino is not in the session. He's just commented in the chat that it says the game servers are down. As we got swimming or something.
Oh, Leon! First in the Wall of Champions, virtual safety car.
I mean, I did say it, didn't I? And it gave me a VSC. Oh my god, into the Wall of Champions, Leon! Just seen this crash. Yeah, just seen this crash, and that is a big old crash.
Well, in real life, that will be a full safety car.
That is, I believe, 3 wheels off his wagon.
not off his wagon.
But what we got now? We got a nice little tasty battle between the 2 Alpha Tauris, Alt Maverick and Kyla. And Old Maverick has gone backwards in this race.
Yeah, you started on pole, remember, so... Yeah, Matt joined, by the way, so... Can race again. He's hoping for another safety car, I bet that. Ostoni makes a mistake. I think Ostoni still has to pit. So...
That's called Bembo saying he can't connect to the servers to rejoin.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, he's left. He's ghosted. As Ostuni gets overtaken by this group of cars. As Julian gets past Edak and he gets a... Oh my god!
Almost into the wall.
That's completely out of shape. Okay.
He lost
well, that cost him a lot of
eh?
time. Yeah, his lap time was a 1 from other institutions. And Julian is gone again, so yeah. And this time it's probably for real, so yeah.
And Crown Place has left the session. There seems to be a real issue trying to stay connected to this lobby. Oh, Crown Place DNF'd, yeah.
Yeah. And there goes Ben.
And there we go, Ben is back.
Luckily
you're still in 12th. You're still in 12th, Ben. You're not too far off.
Not too far, no. Maverick has to defend for kill it. It's only costing him time right now, so don't know what the game plan is.
Well, mediums versus hards is not really much contest, is it?
I mean, hards are pretty bad on this track, so.
Well, Sevi and Danny Boy side by side in the wall.
No
oh
way!
My god,
Oh,
Danny into the wall! Oh
both
my
damage.
god!
No way! I think they both have damage. They're gonna have to do a complete lap with damage. And
Danny Boy's just gone straight into the wall there. He's furious.
Safety car.
He is furious, but that is an intentional crash that has brought out a safety car, and that could be
penalty, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that could be a strong stewards inquiry after this race, but you got a feel for Danny there.
Yeah. So we have some people capitalizing, of course, because of this. But,
yep, Edak will be able to make a pit stop for mediums and be fine to the rain.
Yeah.
Philip may also benefit as well.
I don't think Julian will do it. I don't think he will, because he's gonna lose track position to Seawim, because Seawim is not gonna pit probably, I think. He's gonna take his track position. I don't think Julian's gonna pit, but... Oh, Matt gets a drive-through.
Guys, keep it under the limit.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Expect better.
No,
Julian does pit. Maybe that's a sign for Edict to no, he doesn't stay out. Does Civic stay out? He doesn't.
Oh, Sevi got wing damage from the incident with Danny Boy.
Oh yeah. Philip goes into the pits, of course. Everybody goes into the pits, so Julian will retain his lead easily. As Edok, and oh my god, Edok and Civi go onto the sauce.
And so does Caleb.
Julian doesn't, but it's quite a risky move because you're not gonna know when the rain is gonna come. And even if the rain comes, it's gonna take a bit of a while till the DRS gets disabled, so it's a pretty risky move in my opinion, but I mean you gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised Kylett came into the pits. He was on pretty fresh mediums.
Yeah, he could have taken his track position, but he didn't.
But with the crash of Danny Boy and Sevi, Danny Boy in frustration putting it straight into the wall as we got a drive-through penalty for someone and 3 seconds hold Maverick.
Maverick, I think also got a drive. Or did so? You got a drive-through? I'll check now who had the drive-through. It was... Nobody got a drive-through. I mean, Matt had a drive-through, but that was it.
Oh, I saw someone pop up before the 3 second pen.
Yeah, that was nothing. I don't know much.
But with Danny Boy now out and Sevi having that front wing change, the order has changed somewhat as we got Swim now, who had that spin because Edak ran into the back of him earlier in the race, now up into 3rd place.
Yes. Well, I don't know if this rain is gonna come, but the clouds don't seem to be there yet, so...
I mean, it can come very quickly, and...
Yeah, we saw it in quali, because it was pretty sunny in quali as well. It came pretty quickly, but we saw also in quali, it was there, but it wasn't raining too hard for the Inter, so... These guys on the soft made a very big risk, in my opinion. Very big risk.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, under the safety car, they're going to be able to take these tyres 10 laps. Now, whether they're going to be good for 10 laps remains to be seen. But they should be able to get 10 laps out of them.
Yeah.
Which should take them within perfect reach of going on another set of softs to the end. But... also if the rain comes...
It's gonna cost you a lot of time. It's gonna cost you a lot of time. And a lot of track position as well, because the whole field is now bunched up again, so...
Yeah, but we saw earlier just how good the softs were compared to the mediums at the start.
Yeah, it's tough. But I think Julian, with the space advantage that he has over the whole field, he's gonna be able to pull away of either, even with his mediums, so...
I don't know about that. I think it'll be equalized now.
It's tough to tell, but with the dirty air and at the beginning you don't have any DRS, so it's kind of tough. Who are the big winners from the starting position? We can check real quick. It's Julian, of course, but we expected that. Either 2 positions. Simon lost 1. Philip gained 6. Civi gained 3. Killet gained 6. And Ostuni gained 7. And Maverick lost 7, that's insane. Maverick definitely doesn't have a good race, so hopefully he can... Yeah. Hopefully he can still get a good result.
As we got TDB in the chat. TDB in the chat saying that Julian is rapid here and should get this dub easy. He has shown just how quick he is here, and that X above Kylet's name is very dangerous, and I think that skid Ostuni and Maverick going into the back picked up a 5-second penalty for that, potentially wing damage as well. I haven't had a proper look yet.
I'm gonna try to see if not. Maverick doesn't have any. It might have a light green, which is gonna obviously have effect, but we can't see that, I believe. So.
And safety car is in this lap, so we are getting ready to go racing once again. Julian will be the pace setter for this restart. Now, speaking from personal experience, it is very crucial to get a bit of tyre temps into your rears, otherwise you just spin it on the final chicane. I found that out the hard way in a previous race, but very crucial to keep the tyres in check.
Where's Julian gonna go? That's the question. I think he's going now. Yes, he does. Just before the chicane, and he is free to restart the race. So yes, it's already bunched up at the rear. Maverick is trying to have a look at Ostuni, and he's not gonna get past. And we already have Matt into the pits.
Yeah,
that's
he's serving his drive-through.
Yeah, that's for drive-through.
And Sevi now having a little look at Flip, the fresh softs kind of against a fresh kind of mediums here.
Oh, Sevi is looking. Just can't make a move yet. It looks like Maverick and Ostuni.
Oh, little bit contact.
Spins. No damage for him, but that's, yeah, he's gonna get to last basically. Matt might get past him as well. No, he doesn't. But...
And Sevi gets the job done on Philip there.
As you said, I said Junior is probably gonna get away, but it looks like the Haas of Edok is a little bit quicker in the middle sector.
Like I said, it's kind of equalized.
Yeah, you were right. And Maverick already has like 3 seconds to kill it. That's quite a lot.
Now this is a mismatch by here between the two McLarens battling for 9th place. fresh sauce versus fresh hands.
Yeah, should be the other way around probably. So I think Brandon won't really hold him up. I think. I don't know. As Ida gets another time penalty, by the way. So that's not what you want. Julian is gonna win this race anyway. I think on penalties. He doesn't even have any. I think.
Yeah, I don't think Swim has either, so I think he's in a good spot as well.
Edok has 1, just got his first. Siwem has 1. Civi has 2. Philip has 1.
Kylat looking at the back of Philip here. Trying to have a little peek as we got Sevi up ahead, also looking at the back of Swim for 3rd place, and
Nils and Jagger went into the pits.
And I think Edak's made a mistake because Julian has grown that gap, and Edak, does he have wing damage? I thought I just seen no front left end plate on him.
No, he doesn't.
Ah, must be my eyes playing tricks on me. Never mind, but he's definitely made a mistake somewhere. He's lost a lot of time to the car ahead.
Yeah. Simon's doing very well on those mediums, so he's probably gonna finish 2nd place if he carries on like this. And Benbow can't keep up his state. He was on Arch, so
yeah, that is very unusual.
That is a bit weird. Oh, Julian gets his first time penalty. So Edok and Julian are now straight on time penalty.
I think Sevi got his 4th.
That's his 3rd.
I believe that's Sevi's 4th penalty. I'm not sure.
I'll check. Wait, I believe it's 3rd. I just checked and I think he had 2 when I checked. It's his 3rd, yeah, it's 3rd.
Now, for the likes of Sevi, who has 9 seconds at the moment, at what point do you start getting nervous of that disqualification?
Well, on 50%, I think I once had like 7 penalties in a complete race. 21 seconds, I believe it was. I don't think that will get in any trouble. It's like when you get them in like a very, in the same period, when you get like 3 penalties in like 5 laps or something, that's when you can get close to disqualification.
Well, you never know with the rain coming. Well, it's supposed to be coming. It is starting to get a bit more cloudy out there.
Yeah, well, it can turn very quickly, of course. So we'll see. As Bambo goes into the pits, well, goes out of the pits, I should say. Already out of it. Look at that gap from Junior to Edok, by the way. Almost 3 seconds already.
Yeah,
So
Julian has used his entire ERS reserves to pull this gap.
Yeah.
And of course he's in that position now where his tyres will start to become the better tyre.
Yeah. So, yeah, Julian looks good. Just like Siwem. Because Siwem is also on those mediums, so. Philip as well, he can gain a few more positions.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit darker on track. That is evident, the sun not out anymore.
Yeah. Now you can really see the visible difference between last lap and this lap. So. The question is when. As Ida gets another time penalty, Killet gets another time penalty.
Draw, I'm going to make a prediction on this ring. I'm going to make a prediction. Lap 28.
I don't think so. I think the rain might come in lap 28, but it won't be ready for wets yet. I think it will be ready for wets in like 32, 33 or something. That would be very fun, by the way.
As we got Benbow retiring from the session in the pit lane, so he's taking no further part in this race.
There he is. On side of the road.
Right now, Julian in a world of his own.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the action is all behind him.
Yeah. Battle for P2 is on. And after penalties, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, I think Philip is on for a good result here. And look how dark it's going in Sector 2 now.
Yeah, it's so dark.
Going on board with Swim. Actually, looked like he got a pretty decent exit there. Should be able to close up now and then maybe have a look into turn 1.
Jagger gets another time penalty. It's not gonna make much difference though.
Edex gets a slightly better run out of the final chicane.
Oh, Edek is under quite a bit of pressure too. It's also starting to wear out probably, so...
Yeah, they're also starting to gap Sevi just a little bit.
Yeah, Sevi can't really catch up anymore.
And Philip is starting to gap Kylat, so it's showing that these mediums are becoming the better tire.
Yeah, Edek is doing pretty well still on those.
Oh, it was a couple of corners too early. It's just started to rain.
Yeah. Well, you were almost right with lap 28.
I know. Joe, I was more right than the weatherman, so I'll take that.
I think we might see DRS disabled in lap 32 or something. Gonna take a bit of a while. That's how fast the ring comes down.
Well, here goes Swim. Having a look down the inside of Reduct. Backs out of it.
There've been 10 laps on the sauce. We have to do -3 as the safety car, so 7 laps. We saw, I think it was Simon, go 11 laps in the first stint, so we can carry a few more laps. This rain is gonna come quick. I think Khaled has like 7 penalties, honestly.
And here goes Swim. He gets a much better exit there.
Nice
DRS, but he's not using his DRS. I think he ducked was to try and defend it. As the rain is still coming down. Question is it going to get wet enough for the Inters? And if it does start to get a bit wet for the Inters, is it going to be worth the pit stop, the pit for him?
Yeah, that's the question, right? Maybe, well, especially for the soft guys, it will, because they're not gonna make it till the end. I believe in this tire show. I think they are hoping for the DRS to get disabled as fast as possible, but rain doesn't really seem to be coming down that hard yet. So Philip is catching up to the group as well. I believe he has quite a lot of time penalties as well. Let's see. 2 penalties for Philip. That's actually not that many. But Civi has 4, so Edoc has, yeah, they all have 2 penalties apart from Civi who has 4. So
I believe Edoc and Swim are both on the same amount of penalties.
Yeah, and Philip as well. So Philip can catch up a bit. He might be in for a shot. Well, he will definitely be in a shot for the podium, but will he get it? That's the question. He's almost 6.5 seconds gone already. He's long gone.
As Old Maverick now is on the back of Kyla. So Old Maverick looking to try and get himself a little bit further up, and Kyla's in.
Maverick gets a time penalty. But where's he gonna go on to? I see Astudi already go on to the Inters. Seems a bit early. And Kyla also onto the Inters. Oh, that seems a bit early to me, but I mean, the rain isn't even coming down that hard yet, so...
I mean, we'll keep an eye on that time delta. Swim down the inside of Educ there. Fantastic move for second place.
It's a pretty unorthodox place to do. I'll just stay on board with Austin. He already got his first tire penalty. No, it's not ready. He crashed.
No, it's definitely not ready, and Niles has been baited into it.
Yeah. He crashed. Virtual safety car because of this crash. I don't know. Niles, yeah, he's gonna come into this. Well, it's not ready yet. I just hope and pray that Julian doesn't come in and Sim doesn't come in because it's not ready yet. Come on, guys. Don't, Julian, no!
Julian's in, it's not ready.
It's not ready. Julian might give away his win right here.
If someone stays out, they've absolutely...
Swim, stay out. Yes, Swim stays out.
Swimmer stayed out.
Is he gonna go on to the... No, Julian enters.
Oh, Julian's thrown away this race.
I believe he does. I believe he did. I believe he did. Oh,
let's keep an eye on this gap. We gotta keep an eye on this gap now.
It's not ready yet. You can still see the marbles on the track. That basically means that's not ready. He does have a pretty good mid-corner grip, but it's not ready.
He's gonna.
It's not ready.
No, it's. So Julian right now.
It's not ready. This might give 7.
Jordan from last place is up in the 4th right now.
Where did that come from? Jordan, unbelievable performance.
Has Jordan got any penalties?
I'll check for you. Jordan has one penalty. Same amount as Julian. Unbelievable performance from Jordan in the Haas.
No, Swem's in the pits.
No way, no!
Philip is carrying on.
Philip! He's gonna win this race at this rate.
No, Jordan's into the pits as well.
No, Jordan, no, why?
Brandon's carrying on. This has turned on his head so many times in the past couple of rounds.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Honestly, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Racing or ping pong? What is this? Oh my god, it's not ready.
No,
Philip has a very big chance to win this race, but Philip is sliding a lot as well. It seems to be a crossover point now.
Swim really should have judged it a lot better. He had the time delta to Julian to judge that.
Oh, Brandon spun. That might be a sign that the Inters are getting the better tire. But Philip is just gaining and gaining. Philip, oh my god, Philip. He's driving for his life right now probably. He's a bit low on fuel as well, so he's gonna have to watch out. Second two yellows. Scarlet. Philip is gonna have to drive for his life right now. He's probably not gonna come into the pits. Scarlet tires. Oh my god.
DRS has been disabled. So.
Is it?
Oh no, sorry, it's not. I thought Brandon had DRS, but it was Educ.
Oh, someone gets a time penalty. That's stupid. Yeah, Philip is still gaining. He's still gaining. I believe. Yeah,
Philip,
he's still gaining.
Stay out, lad.
Go on, Philip. Where did he start? Let's see where he started. He started in 10th. Remember, he started on the hards.
I can't believe just how quickly this race has gone from Julian dominating with an easy win to Swem having an easy win as Brandon goes into the wall there. Sevi slowing right down there.
Philip only did one stop this race.
Oh no, Brandon really holding up Sevi. He is really struggling right now.
All I'm saying, the gap is staying at 6.5, so the ints are starting to get better, I think.
6.8 now.
6.2, 2.3. I think I could have made a mistake in the hairpin because that was a bit weird how the gap. Yeah, I think. Oh, Philip's gonna have a tough time. remember, Julian has 1 penalty less than Philip, so Julian only needs 3.1 seconds in 2 laps. 1.5 seconds a lap. Seems hard, but you never know in these conditions.
Yeah, Philip needs an absolutely perfect 2 laps.
See if he gets another time penalty. That's gonna cost him maybe a few positions.
Nah, Julian's starting to catch in now. His Inters.
Yeah. These Inters are starting to get better.
Look at how quickly he's closing up now.
Philip is sliding all over the place now. Philip lost him. This cost him too many times, Philip. It's still
Brandon,
an incredible drive.
with heavy wing damage, is still staying out there. Oh, and he's just absolutely brake checked Jordan. Jordan into the wall, wing damage.
No way, Jordan. It's gonna give Maverick another spot.
DRS has been disabled now.
Oh, that's basically a sign that it's starting for the Inters. So Philip is gonna fall down like a stone.
Yeah,
right now.
it's not worth Philip doing it now though.
No, he's not gonna pit. He's gonna have to stay out that final lap, of course, but it's gonna cost him a lot of time as Matt cuts the final chicane.
No, Jordan's not going to be happy about that. Not at all. It's going to be a very angry Scott in the chat later.
He gets a 5-second penalty as well. You can just see Matt, the lap car, overtake Philip here. Philip, he might defend a little bit from Julian, but on the exit, he's gonna get him here, probably Julian. So, oh, Philip almost losing it. Julian, watch out. He goes past for the lead on the final lap, just like Canada 2011, in the same corner on a Red Bull. Just a different car that overtook. Oh my god. Incredible race.
Jordan, I think he is going to come back out in 8th place, but he is going to be having some words with Brandon after this race. I can tell you that for a fact.
I don't really understand why you pitted. I mean, only 1 left to go.
Brandon brake checked him.
Yeah, I saw, but he didn't have that much. Yeah, he had a complete
no, he did.
right hand side, but. Oh, okay, apparently he did. Well,
and
so Simon, this is actually for position. Julian goes for the final corner, but it's gonna be a drag race to the line between Simon and Philip. Oh! Still with a final corner overtake as Julian gets the win. Simon, oh no, he got another time penalty to him. So Philip gets 2nd place. Edoc gets 4th. And then we have Sevi in P5.
But where's Sevi gonna finish? Is he gonna finish all the way down in P10? I wonder.
Yes.
That's just impossible because Niall's already finished, but...
Oh
Maverick,
my
is he
God.
going to be able to jump Sevi here?
No.
No.
Well, if he has a 5 seconds, so if he can make sure he doesn't get that 5 seconds by the steward, he does get ahead of him by a 10th. So. As Brandon limps across the line, Jordan almost overtook him after he made that pit stop.
Yeah, and Jordan, as I said, is going to be absolutely furious with the incident with Brandon. But if he had stayed out, he might have been a bit higher up the grid.
Yeah.
And that is going to draw a close to a
definitely.
very entertaining race, especially the final 8 laps. So Philip gets the driver of the day from the game itself, and we got that man on the top step of the podium. Julian, he was definitely the fastest man out there today. So
I think this will be the last time we see Julian, by the way, this year.
Yeah, this time next week, Julian will probably be in D1.
This wasn't. I mean, this the division would be fun without him. Let's say it like that. I mean, imagine that final corner without Julian, with Simon and Philip.
But there we go, we have Julian taking the victory with Flip in second, Swim in third, Edact fourth, Original Sevi in fifth, Maverick in sixth, Brandon seventh, Jordan in eighth, Grim Joe Jagger in ninth, and Niles rounds out the top 10 but one lap down. Formula Matt does finish the race but also a lap down. And then we have our DNS, which were Kylat, Ostuni, Benbow, Danny Boy, Leon and Crown Place, and a lot of steward reports I think are going in after this race.
Definitely, yeah.
But honestly, you got to look at the race, I guess. Who do you think was your driver of the day?
Yeah, Philip. Just Philip, I mean, he was the smartest to stay out. I think, yeah. I think Julian didn't make the right call to come in that early. He still won, of course, but... Unbelievable.
So I kind of agree with you with Philip. I do kind of feel for Jordan as well, because he was...
Yeah, he could have jumped. Well.
He could have jumped Sevi on penalties, I think, without dying stunt with Brandon.
I mean, sometimes you just get unlucky. I mean, yeah, unfortunate for him. I don't know what to say. He didn't really see the incident that well.
Yeah, but that is going to bring an end to round number 7 at the Canadian Grand Prix. We have been your commentators. I've been Everbrit Mike, and he has been Yogurt, and we'll catch you next week.
Yes.